Sidmouth, I will be meeting my father and receiving my hiking boots, and then we're not an idiot.
24 miles. 3 more miles than I should have.
I think we might be looking at a 26-mile day.
So 22.8 miles. 24 probably, because every single day has been at least a mile more.
I'm not going to mince my words.
This has been difficult.
Should be fine. We said that yesterday.
Hello! I think the firing ranges at Lulworth are shutting the coastal path. Our hands are kind of tied at this point. My brilliant dad has offered to come out and drive me from Lulworth to Kimmeridge, which is where we would restart our walk again. It's durdly dingly doodly doodly doo!
Basically, it's the school holidays.
Yeah.
They're open at any time during term time. All the times you and I've looked at the Sandbanks Coast Path stuff, it doesn't say beware, you know, you can't do it. But over half the year, you can't do it.
Day 5 started with a pickup from my dad and drive to Kimmeridge Bay, where I'd start my 15 miles of the day, round to my last stop in Swanage.
There goes a wonderful man.
It's day 5. We'll do this at the top. We'll do proper good mornings at the top, shall we?
Stayed there 2 nights ago. Should be walking this right now. Cleval Tower. Good morning. Let's walk and talk. This is much more overgrown than when I did the practice walk. Due to military shooting, we have skipped 7 miles. There is really, really no stress to walk particularly quickly today. Wow, that's a bit of a twisted ankle. I can smell home. I can smell the finish line. My expectation of today is that it's going to be easy. We've just got to enjoy today. We're going to enjoy today. I'm enjoying today. These things are flipping so annoying. Okay, less recording, more walking. See, a lot of these YouTubers, they just tell you about how beautiful Jurassic Coast is, how lovely the scenery is, how great a walk it is. They won't tell you about the real stuff, like itchy knees, like about this kind of foliage constantly in your face, about like nipple chafe and the real stuff that is happening not to me.
Despite less miles that day, I was speeding along the coast, but having done a lot of practice walks along these paths, I knew what was coming. Houndstooth is one of the steepest climbs I'd face in my 6 days on the coast. It was my golden cap of day 5, and it was getting closer.
Lots of knees. This is the knees. This is the knees. This is the knees. This needs more. Oh dear. This is the beginning of the ascent. This is the last very steep climb of the Jurassic Coast. It feels like we're halfway up, but we haven't yet begun our ascent. I think it's a gradient of like 25%. If 100% is... So that's 75. That's 50. Oh no, wait, that's downhill. If that's 50%, how does it work? Oh, let's just walk up it. You know when I said that that's the last steep one to do? There's one bit of the Jurassic Coast which I didn't do a practice walk on. It's that massively steep bit over there. Vote the knees in. Vote the knees. We got problems? But that's no. I ain't got no problems with you. Do you want to come? It's 11 miles. It's 11 miles if you want to go. Yeah, go on. All right, fine. Do you know what I found amazing over the past. This is day 5 today. Almost halfway into day 1, I already lost what day it was. Day 2 onwards, I'd forgotten how many days I'd been walking, and the last week, people are going to ask me, oh, what was your highlight? It's been such a blur. A lot of it has been a highlight. Most of it has been tough. Are you enjoying yourself? Enjoy is not really the word. But don't you dare take me off this coast. Not until it's finished. It looks much steeper from down here. It's probably not the right time, but happy 100 miles, everyone. Happy 100 miles. Happy 100. Shut up. Shut up. I think we're saying goodbye to the west coast. This may be the last time we see Portland and the cliffs that lead round to Lulworth and Kimmeridge and everywhere that we've walked. Apart from 7 miles because of the army. See that? That's not the end point. Oh. Whoa! It's nice to see the sea. For the Jurassic Coast, southwest coast path, you barely hear the sea at all. I don't know if that's interesting or not. I'm doing this for the challenge, but I'm also doing it to raise money for Dorset Mind, a mental health charity, and cancer research. Why those two? Last year, I had a really rubbish year. I had very bad mental health last year. I suffered from anxiety quite a lot. And I'd never really suffered from anxiety before, so it was a bit of a shock. It didn't go away for a long time, crept up. I feel perfectly fine now. You know, this time next week, who knows? But what last year taught me was just how important mental health is, and how you've got to look after yourself mentally just as much as physically. It's good to talk about it, but I think at the very minimum you should be conscious of it. You should look after yourself in mind and body, you know. I'll tell you what a good way to cure some anxiety is, speaking from experience, am I right, a long walk. It doesn't have to be that long. It doesn't have to be 5 days or 6 days. 2022 was not the one. Pretty much entirely down to mental health. So I'm also raising money for cancer research. My mum, unfortunately, got diagnosed with colon cancer last year, and she fought through chemo and she did amazingly. She's still with us today, but it was not a fun 6 months at all. So I thought, let's do cancer research. She actually chose cancer research herself. So I just walked the Jurassic Coast for you. So the least you can do is pay me a tenner, not me a tenner, pay them a tenner, and help with mental health and help cure cancer. So, for the first time in 6 days, I can see home. Yeah. 3 miles to go. We're honing in slowly. We're a Snickers whisper away from. We're almost there. Almost. Yeah, that'll do. These are the knees. These are the knees. This was the knees, that was the knees. Oh, hello. Hello, I just come around this way.
I'm staying here tonight.
Good morning.
We got ages until we need to really finish today. There's something I'd like to do first. Something that's very important to me, something that I think I've missed quite a bit this week.
Okay, that's enough fannying around. Let's get your game face on. It's not over yet. It's never over. No, it is over today though.
Day 6, the final day, would be a 7-mile stroll to Old Harry Rocks, the Banks Arms to meet my parents and some friends for lunch, and along Studland Beach to the Sandbanks Ferry finish line. I had 2 hours to walk just less than 4 miles, and despite trying to slow my average pace down...
Hang on. I think this is too fast.
I was still making good time. I made it to Old Harry Rocks, and then headed for the pub, where I accidentally completely blanked my mum, hello, hello,
Well done.
and had a pub lunch and a pint, before getting back on the path for the final 3 miles of my 6-day adventure. We're 1 mile away from finishing the Jurassic Coast. 114 miles down, 1 mile to go. I thought it would only be appropriate to go for a little sea dip. Apparently Studland is a naturist beach.
I don't know why, but I just feel like 200% better. I don't know, I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know.
over 7 miles and we have finished. I don't know what else to say other than we did it. We've just done the Jurassic Coast in 6 days. Thank you. Thank you for following all of this.
I had to cut my goodbyes short as the ferry came in, and unfortunately the audio of the footage in the background on the ferry is kaput. But I wanted to say thank you again. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share far and wide with people who you think would enjoy these videos. It's been a lot of fun and a pleasure making them. Walking really is my remedy for better mental health, and I'm going to be doing this kind of thing for a while. Your company will be probably needed and very welcome on the next adventure, and I'd love to share all my future walks with you. Yes, you. Specifically, you. I'll leave you with me explaining that I'm going home to order a Domino's and watch Jurassic Park.
I'm going to watch Jurassic Park.